Your family sold the business to a Russian investor. Can you tell me something about why that happened then?
Well, it's a process that took a lot of years. That's the only problem, maybe, because market runs not in years, but in very, very quickly. And when we started to realize not everyone was conscious about the problem that was arriving. So it takes time to be all aligned in the same direction. Around 2005, 2008, we realized that we were not anymore able to go alone running the business that was much more competitive, much more complicated. We were really needing a strong partner. So we start off on a process in order to find a partner, an international partner, because we were very, very strong in the Italian market. We were the leading in the sparkling wine area with more than 22% of the market. But we were very, very weak in the international market due to many reasons. First reason that at the end, selling sparkling wine around the world is not easy. People, when they think about bubbles, they think about champagne. There was someone that was looking for a brand, an important brand, to be distributed around the world. And this was a Russian standard. So Rustan Tariko, that is the owner of Russian Standard, knows about this, and he got in contact with us. We started a discussion in which we wanted just to remain, to give him a minority stake, but at the end we have to say that he made a plan, he proposed us a plan of development on the company on which he demonstrated that he wanted to buy the majority, and it was not because he wants to have the majority, but because it was part of the plan of the development of the company.
It sounds like it made great business sense for many, many reasons to sell the business at that point. But it also seems like there may have been some emotional difficulties getting to that decision. Can you talk us through the process from the beginning of realizing there was a problem in the market or some weakness to that final consensus?
With all the weakness that the company was having, we found that this was really the best solution for both the company and the family. To find a partner, not only to distribute, that was the owner of the distribution in the markets. And of course, he made a good offer to the family, and so that was a painful decision. It was an easy decision by a point of view of business, because it was the right decision for the company. As a family, it was a very, very strong decision. After 158 years, the family was giving up with the business, knowing that was not anymore able to give the add value that a family owning a business has to give.
When is the right time to sell a family business?
But probably we need to analyze first of all the business situation, because if the market is not attractive and if you have a weak competitive position, it's the right time to think about that. In other cases, there is other elements that should be taken into account that are about the family dynamics. If you have a family conflict, if there is no successor, if you are not able to sustain the development of the company, please think about that.
I think it might be good for the business, but I'm not sure that the family would be happy to sell at this point.
That's one of the obstacles, may I say, because between the family and the business, it may be a strong emotional entrenchment. So the people should be more interested to preserve the legacy, or to think that it's more important to give to the next generation not cash, but the business.
In the case of the Gancher family, he mentioned very clearly that it took them a long time to get from the realization of a need to sell till the moment of actually selling the company. And that period of time, he said, cost them money. How do we assess the cost of this delay?
probably the business went more or less well, not the best, so you can wait on some point of view, but if you wait too much, is the business first that loses its resources or capabilities to stay on the market. And in that cases, the key point was the distribution platform. Distribution platform means millions of investment. So it means that you need a scale. If you don't have a scale in a mass market, you are not able to fund the distribution network, so you are not able to reach or to achieve a strong competitive position. They were not able to build over time a strategy coherent with the rule of the game. And at the end, it's the market that decides who is the winner, not the ownership of a company.
Why do family businesses struggle to sell or to be proud of selling?
If you are a startup, your dream is to cash out. So you build a business to sell it. Because in the selling, in this kind of deal, you can create a lot of value. If you are a family business, your main objective is the longevity. So if you speak about selling, it's something that is against longevity. This is the reason why it's so difficult to think about this kind of operation.
So then there can never be a good time to sell something which is designed not to be sold?
Yes, unless the market gives you an advice that is the right time to sell. So if you take the perspective of the markets, the timing is there.
Is it not difficult, though, to sell the family business and then look in the eye of the next generation and tell them, continue the family spirit? Is it not a bit schizophrenic?
In the strategic management theory, we say that a company can change the boundaries of the firm. If we take this concept and move to the family, we can change also the boundaries of the family. And boundaries means other areas of investment. So today we might be very good and the best owner in the sparkling wine. In the future, we might become the best owner of an apparel business. Is the dynamic in the investment is the key to success across generation. Because you know when it is the right time to divest and to invest in new areas. If you wait, you lose money. And if you lose money, the longevity dream probably will never happen.